Well, I'll tell you what, people, it has been an absolute disaster. You can't see us properly, but I will get this out there. Welcome to Three Men and a Vape Show. You can just see my face. Everything went a bit titsy-uppy, and it's just one of them things, so don't worry about it, people. It is Three Men and a Vape Show. Oh, mate. What a day.
Yeah.
As you can see, we've got all sorts on the screen. In a minute, you will be able to see. So, welcome to Three Men and a Fucked Up Show. Oh, do you know what? I've been working on. We want to start using Streamlabs, so I thought we'd be all right. And I went to do that, and you didn't. Right, we're on. As long as our faces are on that screen, that's all I'm bothered about.
There's people blaming YouTube. We like that. It's definitely YouTube's fault.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
And now we've got speakery stuff over what shouldn't be on there, and sod it. You can see bits on the side, but it doesn't matter. Jesus. Apart from that, can everybody hear us? Because it'd probably be my luck. I've just been talking and we're still fucking muted.
I think we're all right. No one said. You're usually told pretty quickly when you're muted. Everyone gets muted.
Yeah.
Can't hear you.
It's like when somebody drives down the street and they've got no lights on, innit? Everybody stood there and going, "Your lights! Your lights are off! Your lights!" So what the fuck? Your lights are off.
And there's always that one person.
I can't hear you, Aidan. Dino, love you loads, brother. Hope you're okay, my mate. We're finally here. Proper coils. Mate, I tell you what, I'd got your banners coming up and all sorts and across the bottom, and mine didn't work like that. Don't work like that. Press to go live on Streamlabs, and then it made me start a brand new stream. So we sort of like tested it. Maybe when I tested it, I should have gone live on the gone into my thingy flat cap and pressed it.
Maybe.
But it just come up with an automatic different stream. So
there's something potato going on with your live setup though. We'll have to figure it out. There's definitely
normally it was perfect on here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm absolutely gutted because, like I said, I spent ages getting all these bits and it worked. And now
you've got a new logo, haven't you? You've revamped your logo and
redone the logo, writ the theme tune, sang the theme tune.
Yeah, but I returned, hadn't I? So it was bound to go tits up, wasn't it?
That's what it is.
It's in the pool for 5 days.
Who's this baby face down here anyway?
Do you know what I'm cheesed off as well with? Just before we go on to Babyface, do you know what I got you as well? Because it was your birthday, I'd got this little sign with birthday boy on it to put on, and I ain't even got that because I can't add a widget while I'm here, can I?
Yeah, well.
You'd end up coming up.
That's weird. Well, no, not.
Go on then, you can introduce him.
Okay. You've had enough already anyway.
Fucking off home, I'm going to tell my mum. I'm going to tell my mum.
Okay, guys, as you see, we've got the wonderful the whore of live shows at the minute, Vaping with CJ, really pimping himself out. He recently hit 300 subscribers as well, so obviously once you hit the 300 mark, you're allowed on this show. It's a rule that Aidan put in place a long ago.
It's the rule, once you get 300 subs you can come on.
So yeah, and it was my birthday yesterday, so I was very excitable yesterday. I don't know about you guys. I know birthdays as you get older, a bit like, oh well, it doesn't really matter. But I think because we were locked down, it was almost a little bit more fun because I couldn't go anywhere, so I was just with my kids and my missus, and we had a great day.
I'm gutted as well because I want to sing you happy birthday. Well, we could just do that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Flat Cap. Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
How old are you, brother?
35.
35.
When I get to that age.
Do you know what? At 35, I still had that feeling of like, do you know what? I still could probably play professional football.
No, I couldn't.
Think of Stanley Matthews. He carried on till he was 54, and then I was also thinking about, you got to think Ian Wright didn't get found out until he were about 27. No.
Yeah. Not me though.
Still thought I was going to make it as a singer, but obviously you can tell by that wasn't going to fucking happen either.
At least you can stream professionally though.
Yeah. I stream like a man with just elbows. It just happens to me because what I do is I spend all afternoon trying to think that'll look lovely. I'll do that there and that'll work nicely there. Totally went titties up.
Never mind.
Never mind. We're here though. The lads are here. Salford, how are you feeling this week?
I'm getting better. As I have been rough, as you know. A little bit of a coldy, fluid type things. Alexa, shut up. Bit of cold, fluid type thing, but now my allergies are kicking in. So I'm still a little bit gruff, but I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I've not got COVID, so I'm okay.
Please tell me that's just me, that he's just suddenly gone quiet.
Yes.
Thank God for that. I'm thinking, oh shit, the stream's broke now.
I've gone quiet.
Yeah, you got really quiet. Alexa, turn him back up.
Shut up, Alexa. Shut up. I've gone quiet. I wonder why that is.
No, you've gone back.
Hey, you're fine now. You're on now.
It's definitely Alexa then. It's the CIA keeping an eye on me. They've turned my volume down. I'm telling you.
Alexa, play Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. We can all have a dance.
Not work, mate.
Let's get it on.
You can sing it to me in private later.
See, that's another thing as well, which is obviously going around the internet, is that CJ is actually on Pornhub.
I believe he is actually.
They were talking about on the show last night, weren't they, CJ?
Oh, I don't know where that came from. I think it was. I don't want to accuse anyone. I'm not sure who.
First page. He's not on first page. He's on second page. You have to go to the second page to find him.
He's not that popular yet.
They wouldn't have me on Pornhub.
This is what happens when you pimp yourself out on every show, mate. You get a reputation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been there. I just want to do a big shout out to people who are in chat. Above the Clouds, nice to see you. I'll tell you what, somebody please go and tell Mr. Earl that we're not on there, because he's normally first and he's probably still on that old chat portal, lad. Somebody tell Mr. Earl that we're over here. Above the Clouds, nice to see you. Bill Richards, polyphonographical. I should have got somebody else to say that. Nice to see you, buddy. We've got Bill Richards. I've said that. Texas Hitcher Redneck. High Tech Redneck, nice to see you. Jay Jarrett, I shouldn't really do this when I'm dyslexic. Neil Hart, Pav G in the house. Stuart Ashton, always nice to see you, brother. Craig Campbell, Chris Hill, he's there. He's there, nice to see you, brother.
He is there.
Blazing Vapes, nice to see you, buddy. Hope you're okay. He's got a nice channel. Dullen Brewing, oh, it's nice to see him as well. Stuart Ashton, I think I've said that. Stuart, nice to see you. Emma Douglas, Big Huggles, hope you're okay. The wonderful Dean from the Devil Vapor, absolute brilliant bloke. Total Mark, nice to see you. Big love to Liz, hope you're okay, sweetheart. I'm burping now. Gav Evans, hope you're okay, brother. We're going to probably be here for a while. UK Vapes, hope you're okay, mate. Flashy1221, TVS, you're here, brother. Proper coils in the house if you want some coils. I did have a bit of a banner on there, but you can either use Flat Cap 10 or you can use a Little Bro Vapes 10 and you will get 10% off. Get yourself over there. They're absolutely corking coils.
I can't do that. I haven't got any. And I don't want to show the ones I've got.
Subtle hint, Salford. Keep going.
I'm sure we can sort you some out, mate. I'm sure I can send you. Tony, nice to see you.
What are you on about?
Andy Harris. I think I've got a Big D in the house as well. Vaping Bunny, Big Huggles. Indian Smooth Transition Limited, nice to see you. Shabanigan loves Little Bro Vapes, love you loads too. And Ian Morley, I think that if not, I'll be here for a little bit longer. I'm sorry about that. And Ray Vickery.
We've done Andy Harris as well.
Andy Harris. So I'll tell you what, let's go straight away. Should we go into the tech? A little bit of tech that we've got?
Yeah, it's still a bit slow, but we've managed to club some stuff together, haven't we? Let me just close that. You don't want to see.
You'll probably share it and the whole fucking stream will stop.
Yeah. You don't want to see that. CJ on Pornhub.
I need to redo my camera and now autofocus is on.
Right, okay, the first one that Aiden only a little while ago showed me about. You see that okay?
Yeah.
This is the Ha. The Ha. Yeah, the Ha, which you only just talking about a little while ago. It's made by wait a second. I forget the name. They've got a really fancy name. You don't want to see that. That's us. Made by Todd's Reviews. He's collaborated with Van and Dell Designs to make this RTA.
Yeah, so it's Todd's Reviews.
Hmm.
I think it looks. I'm not. I would imagine with him it'd be a mouth to lung because he normally mouth to lungs, but with the deck it doesn't really look like that, does it?
It's hard to tell.
It looks more like a direct now.
It looks quite tall.
But if you look at the airflow, you have obviously got your dots, but it looks like on the other side that it might have an open airflow. So I wonder if you could do both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting though. I quite like the look. I like the top that is kind of curved. It looks quite gentle.
And it looks like you've got like cloud gnarling on it as well, aren't you?
Apparently, Heart is named after a sea fog that we get in the east coast of Scotland. And the logo is the weather symbol for fog. So, but that makes it sound like it's a cloud machine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's lovely.
Yeah. Interesting one.
Apparently, as well, what he did say was that it's going to be in a decent price range so that you can afford it. It's going to be affordable.
So it's only going to be $74.99 then.
Yeah, instead of at 200, because obviously Todd does review a hell of a lot of high-end stuff.
Yeah.
I see you, Leo. You okay, brother?
So that's that one. Yeah, not much information on it yet, but that's that one. This is just a quick update for anyone who has the Fush Nano. I don't know if Bunny's in chat. I know she's a big Fush Nano. Oh, she's in chat. Hello, Bunny. Fush Nano. I just see this mesh coil. They got an update. I think it's a 1 ohm mesh coil update. Just wanted to let anyone know if they've got a Fush Nano and they're not happy with the flavor. Fush Nanos have got an updated coil. Don't know where you can get it from yet. Just something I saw.
It's a 510 thread adapter as well.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and it says at the bottom there in very small. Let me just check that 1 to 2.4 ohms recommended resistance. So maybe put your own clearer miles on top or something. Yeah. That's that. Right. The next one. So I only saw a screenshot of earlier from UL. The Zumalt. Zumalt. Yeah, I only just saw this earlier today. I think they've released some bits. So they find another little screen that gives you a bit of details on the coils, which is here 1.2 parallel coils.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's just another odd pod kit that I found. Don't know much information about it yet, but something new indeed. I don't know why they've bothered with this. I mean, I suppose it's because they've done the UL Crown pod kit very recently, and now they've brought out what looks like a very slightly smaller version, maybe a little bit more classy looking, I suppose. And last but not least, this thing is the Hot Sig Sniper. Mm-hmm. And if I might just
another pod mod.
Another pod. Oh yeah, it's so boring at the minute, isn't it? With pod mods. Mm-hmm. This is the bit of spiel about it, which I can't. I'm trying to be clever, but it's not working, is it? It's an external 18615. You got an RBA. And then it says here you got compatible with 0.4 mesh and a 0.17 mesh. So I think it's probably, it looks a bit of a cross between a bit like, I think they're trying to do like what the Vincis and the Smock RPMs are doing.
Yeah.
But with a different style.
They're the box mod style, aren't they?
I've just seen people saying that they think the UL looks like a vibrator, a little bullet.
Yeah, I saw that. PUBG and Irish said it looks like a bullet vibrator.
What's good on that?
And then Vaping Bunny put underneath it. Oh, I like that.
Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah.
So 0.6 mesh.
There's a 510 adapter for this. Yeah, it looks like there's actually 4 different cartridges, they're calling them, the pods. 0.4 mesh, 0.17, and then the smaller cartridges, 0.6 and 1.2, and a 510 adapter. So, and 18650. What more do you want? The only thing I don't know is in it about the airflow, if it's got adjustable airflow. But if you look if you look here, it looks like Swag 2, Pico styly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so the batteries at the top.
I just thought that looked pretty. I don't know much about Hoxig, but
I'll tell you what I like about it as well. If that's the RBA section that they've got it on as well, it's going above the cap, because a lot of the trouble with the caps, when like with the Swag, if you've got a bubble glass or anything on it, it's very hard sometimes to fit it with that cap on.
Yeah.
But it's like sort of raised above it.
And the screen, this front looks like the Vinci. I'm guessing the display's in the middle. Yeah, just interested me, that one. I mean, Hot Sig I don't know much about, but what do you
I've
guys
not
think?
heard about Hot Sig before.
That looks like a Salford device to me.
Really? You reckon?
Would you be interested in that? It does a bit of everything.
No.
No?
I don't think it's that bad. Like you said, it turns into with the
It's a
510
pod.
adapter on it.
Is a pod mod look like a normal box pod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's a bit of a difference to
A
the...
bit of an hybrid, isn't it?
Yeah.
the bit that I do like about that is obviously it will turn into a normal, just a single 18650 battery mod, won't it? With the adapter,
Yeah.
Yeah.
perfect for maybe a bit of mouth to lung in. You know, if you didn't want to use a pod.
Yeah.
Pity that it's got that pavement pizza side on it, though, isn't it?
Have you guys any Hot Sig? I've never had anything from Hot Sig.
Hot
No.
Sig used to make decent stuff. The Hot Sig 75 was a good mod back a few years ago. So, and that went.
I've not heard of Otis from Hot Sig.
Hot
Has
Sig,
anybody in chat heard
been around
out from
for a
it?
while. Somebody will have. They've been around for a while, Hot Sig.
Yeah. I don't recall ever. I've never tried anything from
They're
them.
a bit like Sigpet and places like that where you only hear the name every 2 years or so.
I'll see, the experience comes through straight away with Dean.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, there
mini,
you
the
go.
R150, the RSQ range. Look at that.
Yeah.
You can't teach that.
See?
No, it's like having that noise. I remember that, and I remember that mod.
Yeah.
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 First Hot Sig was at R150 waterproof.
Hmm.
Whoever vapes in a swimming pool or in bath. So, I'll tell you what, we've got the wonderful vaping with CJ on. How long have you been vaping for and reviewing now, brother?
Been reviewing for about a year and 4 months, just about. And vaping I've been doing for about 4.5 years.
And what sort of made you want to come as a reviewer?
Nothing really. I mean, I wanted to start reviewing back in about 2015, but didn't have the confidence. Just didn't have the confidence to do it. And then my mate came to me and said, "What have you got to lose?" That was a year and 3 months ago.
So you've gone from strength to strength, haven't you?
Hey,
You've gone from strength to strength. Started off with the juice reviews, which I know you still do quite a number of them, but you're getting a bit of hardware now, aren't you?
yeah. I'm trying to get more hardware in, but it's really expensive when you have to buy everything.
Yeah.
You know, from like juices to hardware. But yeah, it's I'm getting there with my hardware. I'm getting there.
And you've just hit 300 subs.
Never thought it'd happen. Never
Do you know
thought it'd happen.
I was talking to Mrs. Black about this earlier, and I was saying, like, when I kind of started, between like from 100 to kind of 800, there was quite a few reviewers. But at the minute, it's a bit more spread out. You've got the guys who are kind of newer, who are kind of 100, 200, and then like 300 like you. I think Big D, is Big D around? Same as you, more? He's around there.
Big D's a 314, I think. It might be more now. I'm not sure.
And then there's like a jump. So like you're part of like the kind of the new age of reviewers, the new kind of crew of reviewers.
Yeah.
It's very hard for anybody who's first ever coming into it, especially now. Because there is so many people out there reviewing it. It's hard to sort of get your name out there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think I even get one sub. Yeah, if you go back to my first review on the channel, I said, "Oh, thanks very much for the one subscriber I got yesterday." It's weird. Now I'm at 300. I think it's because of the live shows I've been in, to be fair. But I think that's what it's down to. But
I think Dean's been reviewing for, I think maybe 4. Is it coming up to 5 years? This I think it's about October. I think Dean's been vaping for about 5 years, but reviewing.
Liz said you might review reviewers. I would like. No one has done that, like properly.
That'd be quite funny.
That would be funny.
That leads you into something there, doesn't it, Flat Cap?
It does perfectly. Thanks, Liz. It's like I planted that seed, wasn't it? DJ, as you are a special guest, and I know that you're, like I say about you pimping yourselves out on the live shows, I have a little quiz for you. So I've got 10 questions. They're all based on other reviewers. And basically, I just want to test your knowledge on other reviewers.
Oh, crap.
Nothing too moody. I've kept it nice and clean. I'm not going to ask you for, Dean's bra size or nothing like that. But it's a couple of questions. Everyone in chat, hopefully, by the time you hear this, CJ would have answered. So, and funnily enough, the first question is about Dean the Devil Vapor. So I'm just going to crack on with it. Is that all right? We're ready to go? Quick fire, and also you get a point for every right answer. And then if you get the answer right, there's a bonus question, and you get 2 points for that. So effectively, there's 20 questions. But anyway.
Okay.
What was Dean the Devil Vapor's latest review about?
Oh. My memory's terrible.
Do I get to answer it if it's not?
Oh yeah, go on then. We'll put it out to the. I'm sure someone in chat will. Dean says no one watching.
No,
That's what he's waiting for. Now he's looking at chat.
I watch him all the time.
I do. I know what it is.
Sorry, Dane, I can't remember.
Go on then, Aidan.
It was the Aegis AIO, the pod.
Was it the Geek Vape Mesh?
What it?
Yeah.
I'm not caught up then. So it was Zeus X.
The Zeus X Mesh, yeah.
It was the Zeus X.
Sorry, Dean.
Right, well, we'll do the bonus question anyway. CJ, for a bonus point, what does CBW stand for?
Cheeky bumwank.
Hey.
He's getting it from his porn days.
These are all kind of random questions, all to do with different reviewers and stuff. So this one's something to do with a show that I do. What brick and mortar shop sponsors the Saturday Night Vaporwave?
Vape Heads.
Well done. And for bonus point, where are they based?
Oh.
Where are they based?
I want to say Exeter.
Well done. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bing. Right, next one. Moving on. Who is the co-caster on Tales of the Ohm with Soul Ohm?
BFG.
Good stuff. Well done.
You were on the show last week.
So for the bonus point, how many subscribers approximately does Soul Ohm have? That's a tough one because
It is a tough one.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track on everyone's subs.
I want to say around 3,000.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
2,220.
Ah, there you go. Perfect. Brilliant. Right, the next one. What does the FP stand for in Blitz Enterprises and TVP's FP RTA?
Fuck pig.
That's incorrect. It's Fairy Princess. Moving on. Bonus point. What was the knurling designed for on the outside of the inner chamber? On the FP, it's got like a knurling on the inner chamber. What's it there for?
Just repeat that question.
I can't think.
I'll show you.
I know what Blitz said it was there for.
I don't know if it will focus very well, but it's not say it's knurling. It's like a weird inside the.
Yeah, it's nearly.
Inside here, it's like nerd. It's all
Yeah, I know what you
nailed.
mean. I know what Blitz said it before, yeah.
What's it there to do? Or apparently it was there to do. I don't know if it.
I can't remember, to be fair.
You know, when he's thinking about stuff, he looks like a fat kid looking at it when he's hungry in a kebab shop window, doesn't he? It's going round and round.
That's exactly how I looked when I was younger. That's the size I am now.
Now you're doing Pornhub, you just look like the kebab on a spit.
Well, apparently it's to release bubbles, isn't it? To release the bubbles, help them, especially when you've got the tube glass on.
Yeah.
There's much space.
It was help for the wicking, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, next one now. You should know this because I know you like Vic. So, what is Vaping with Vic's dream mod?
His dream mod.
If he could have any mod, what would it be, basically?
Have you seen what Dino's put?
Dean's comment, yeah.
You can sort of see it at the top of his head.
I've got chat blocked.
I don't think anyone in chat will get this. Well, they might do if they're. Oh, yeah, if anyone in chat knows. We'll give it 5 more seconds.
Estate vape mod.
I would say something by Yeehee, but he's got most of them, hasn't he?
Honestly, if anyone gets this, 100 points, because it is the Geppetto Elite V2 Limited Pistachio Edition in its box with the original QC card and certificate.
Oh, crikey.
You got that very specific, didn't you?
That's what he said. He said on our show the other week, and I had to go back and watch it and write it down.
I was just going to say that. How many times did you go and rewatch?
Yeah. And for bonus point, what is Vic's surname?
Mullen.
Well done. Good stuff. Right. There's only a few more. You guys all right for time?
Yeah, this is good. I'm enjoying it.
What is the name of Bobo's shop in Liverpool?
I want to say the name of his juice, Vape Punks.
Oh, I can't give you that, I'm afraid.
Can't give me that.
It's the Vapory.
Oh, the Vapory.
But the bonus point was what is the name of his juice range, which you said, so you can have that. Next one. Who are the new casters for the new UK vape show?
Someone called Little Bro Vapes and Pub Puffs.
Nice. And for the bonus point, when does the show start and at what time?
I know it's 9 p.m. It's 20.
Oh,
20.
Well, it's obviously in 2020 because it's this year.
I want to say 24th.
that's close. 23rd, but I'll give it to you. Right. Next one. Name a squonk mod designed by Vaping Biker.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'll help you. I
So
know it's from
honestly-
Dovepo.
Honestly, I can't. I haven't followed him at all.
Is the Basium.
The Bassium. Oh, Bassium, yeah.
It was a really weird one as well because the fire button was like round the front and it was quite a big thing.
It was like the trio with a squonk bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
It was a bit different, wasn't it? The bonus question was, what does it fire up to? That's 180 watts. Right. 2 more. Oh, no, I can't do the last one because you revealed the answer. Anyway, last one. Today, you released a review of Zeus Juice Atlantis. Who else has very recently reviewed the exact same juice?
I know Big D did it.
That's it. Ding, ding, ding. And for bonus point, where's Big D based?
Onfirth.
It sounded like that. It sounded like you were in a special school, wasn't it? Onfirth.
That's the end of the quiz, guys. Very
That
well
was
done.
absolutely fantastic. Well done. I like that. I like stuff like that. It's a little bit different. CJ, again, just talking about your channel. Where do you see it going in the future? What's your sort of plans? Are you moving things around? Are you doing it different?
Yeah, I'm trying to do loads of different things. When this lockdown stuff ends, we're planning to move. So I'll have my own little space, my own little office, because I'm currently in my bedroom. So it's not very suitable at the minute. I'm squashed into a tiny corner here. So yeah, I'm planning to move out, get a studio, as it were. And get a new microphone, a new stand, because this one's broken.
Oh, no.
And hopefully get a new PC at some point.
It is hard trying to get all the stuff together. It's just like slowly trying to build up. It's a nightmare.
It is. But my next point of call is probably a new webcam, because I can't stand this thing they've got in here.
It's best off that way. I found as well, the way I've done it as well is that in stages, and I found it works better because it gives you time to kind of get used to whatever it is that's new, and then you kind of get comfortable with it, and then you can add to it, and it's the best way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you overload yourself. It's too much to. I remember when I went from using my Mac, I went straight into Windows, straight into Premiere Pro. I was just lost. It took me literally about 3 or 4 weeks before I'd released a review because I couldn't.
You were using iMovie, weren't you, guys? So...
Yeah, I was using iMovie. Yeah. And I'd never used any kind of proper editing software. And
what you did with iMovie really impressed me, because all I was doing was just basic editing. As soon as I got Premiere Pro, I started to experiment a bit. But
yeah.
What did you start off on, Dave Salford?
Me, Windows Movie.
I use Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah,
Mark
Movie
did
Maker. then I moved on to what I still use now, which is Mojave. But I've also got Vegas and a couple of other things as well. So
Oh yeah, Dean put in chat about the Rode Boom Arm. I'm planning to get that at some point.
Oh,
His plans go down in price.
Yeah, Dean's
I like
saying about the stream cam as well. I've seen that. That looks nice.
Yeah.
so you've got a road cam at the minute, but you will just get the proper boom arm for it. Is that?
No, I've got a snowball. But Dean's got a snowball as well. And he said it fits it. So
yeah.
Like same as so I was pretty lucky because one Christmas, when I first started 2016, obviously I've been casting and then I decided I wanted to review. They did a deal, Mojave. I call them Manuvi and everything. Mojave. I first got it in literally 2016, back end, it was 2017. What you had to do was you had to like write a review of it, do a video review, and do all these like 5 things, and you got it free.
Yeah, they still do a free version of it for so long, but you can carry on with the free version. You just don't get some of the bells and whistles.
Well,
But
I've got the like I said, I've had the full one, and I've got the 2020 as well, which I'm having lots of trouble with.
Yeah, I'm on 2020. I mean, I've give because I own them. I've actually give a couple of my older versions away because they still work. They still do everything. They're fully licensed.
Yeah, I've done the same. See, on that 2020, I'm actually having a couple of problems with it, and they've sent me a login thing. It's been, jerking, and then it's been sort of like cutting off, and
right.
So I've had to copy a couple of DIL files in, and then so I'm still in between doing it. Like
when they made the transfer over at 2020, the first version they put out was a bit like that, but on the last 2 updates, it's been fine.
It's just a nightmare when you know yourself, when you're on, like, you're trying to get your stuff out there, you're trying to hurry up and do it, and then it's just crashing and you haven't got time to do it. So I've sort of gone back to 16 and
yeah. I think I've got 18, 16 and 17 already on here, as well as 2020.
Yeah, I got the 2020.
You guys have read it where you've recorded and then you go to put it on your computer or whatever and it's corrupt. You got to re-record because it's bloody corrupt and you try everything.
Yep.
I had that the other day.
Like Dave, well, I don't know if Dave does it. I record actually from the Mojave itself. So
I don't. I record separately. All my table cam stuff, of course, is done through the DSLR. So I do the FaceTime stuff just using the normal Logitech software. Then I bring it all in and then sort it out and then render it.
I've done it where I've done a complete and utter review and then I've actually had my mic muted.
Oh yeah, I think we've all done that at one point, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An absolute nightmare, especially when you do 100 takes.
The best one I've done is when I was doing the table cam stuff and forgot to hit record on the table cam. And I went through, because I do 2 different tracks. I do the soundtrack from the camera and a separate soundtrack from the microphone. And I went all the way through the spiel, everything. Went to click it off and realised I hadn't put it on. So the only thing I had was a voice.
Just an audio review. Just an audio review. Just put it out. That's what I would have done.
Yeah. Put it out as a podcast.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, Soddy. I'll do it as a podcast.
Yeah.
Right then, let's play the bumper. Dave, when I play this bumper,
Yeah.
you might not be able to see it, but what I'll do is I'll give you the nod when it's there so we can hear what it
You're
is.
going to
It's a
give me the
goddamn
bees
deal.
again.
It's a goddamn deal, Salford.
The bumper's finished now. Because, anytime I play it and I go back and look at it, you can only hear you behind there going, I don't know when he's playing that bumper. I can't see it.
I don't know that. I want to see whether it's my bird or not on the other one, and I can't see that, and I don't like it.
I can't see it. I don't know whether he's playing that bumper or not.
So we're going to go on to the bargains.
The bargains.
The bargains.
Just a big shout out to UK Andy. He did provide us with some of the actual deals, but the ones that we've looked at, they're all out of stock, aren't they?
They're out of stock now. Yeah, today they're out of stock. So let me just share the screen. Let me get to where I want to be. That's the one I want to be on. No, that's the one I want to be on. Get the right one. That'd be a good idea. Right, guys, can you see that?
Yep.
Are we running? Right, these are all from the same place. These are from the Fogworks. So we have, first of all, the OBS Mini Resin Starter Kit at $11.99.
That's wicked.
Yeah, they've only got a few of the colours in. They've got the Pony Primrose or fucking whatever it is. I can't see because I've got my glasses on.
Poppy, Starry, and Sunset.
And yeah, you can see better than me, and it's in front of me. I've got them in 11.99. You know, it's not a bad little kit, is it, for 11.99?
What wattage does it go up to, that one?
You would ask me that, wouldn't you? I've got to go and look on here now. It's got 1500 mAh battery.
Because the normal cube goes up to 80 watts, doesn't it?
Yeah. And can I see it even though I'm looking? Can I bugger it?
No, I can see it's got to be 40 watts, surely.
Yeah, it's only going to be around a 40 watt device.
Because it comes with a mouth to lung tank, it says.
Yeah. Well, for 12 quid.
That's a deal, that.
Talking little deal, isn't it? This site has actually got some real good deals on, and it's got some not so good deals on. So it was a bit of a one getting through. So we'll move on to the next one, and we've got the iJoy Katana 81 watt TC, the battery part of it basically, and the mod part of it. 15 quid. I don't know if it's any good or not because I've never had any of these, but they've only got the rainbow, and it's not showing you colours, and the red copper. So if I just go around to here, so you're looking at the rainbow and the red copper.
That red copper looks nice.
It does.
15 quid, so I try and hover over it. There we go. Because we haven't got it in there. I don't know if it's any good or not because I've never had any of these Katana kits or out like that from that.
Normally from iJoy, you're not going to go too far wrong here.
No. It should be all right. It's battery's 3000 mAh, so the battery's not too bad, really, is it?
3000 mAh battery on it as well at 81 watts. If you're sitting down there with your mouth to lung tank on that,
Are you laughing?
you're laughing. You're gonna have it. It's got bypass. It's got all sorts on it. Temp control.
Mode. It's got mouth to lung bypass, all sorts of crap on there. Dead enthusiastic, that wasn't it? All sorts of crap on there.
Well, you got to think for 15 quid there, and with a 3000 mAh battery, if you stuck a mouth to lung tank on that,
Yeah, battery for days, isn't it?
battery for days.
Yeah.
18 watt. That's a steal, that, and it looks really nice. That rose copper.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
Spitty
red
haven't got a picture of it up, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not over keen on rainbow stuff, but that's not bad. Should we move on to the next one, which is the Inikin Scion tank? Now, they've only got this in the blue. Now, this isn't a bad tank, really. The coils on these are pretty good, the mesh coils. But they've only got the blue, so you only got that one. For 6 quid, you know, that's not bad. What size is it? It's 24, aren't they, then? Yeah, 24.7. It's not a bad stock coil, or if you want to blow some big clouds as well. So, and the coils do last quite a long time.
The Plex 3D coils, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the same tank with the Plex and with the
I sub B, wasn't it?
Proton.
Vic says the iJoy Katana, it's got all sorts of crap. The marketing right there.
What's that? What?
It's got all sorts of crap. I don't know if it means it's got like loads of things on it or it is crap. I'm not quite sure what Vic meant, but
right.
Katana. The only thing I don't like about them sort of tanks is them sort of drip tips. It's one of them drip tips that are probably like an 810, but they're like cover half the.
Yeah.
They're them big black drip tips. I'm not too keen on them.
You don't like to get your lips on them like that?
No, I'm not very good at it.
No, you're not good at it. You're not like that.
No, well, you get loads of lip gunk as well on it.
Well, a bit cheesy. I'm moving on. I mean, I've got the Geek Vape Loop, the original RDA. Fantastic RDA, this. I mean, I got mine in there. Your Matt did the review as well around about the same time as me for it. And it's a corking little RDA. The flavour on it's really good. With that W cut out for where the coils go in. 24 mil, of course, again. 7 quid.
That's a good deal.
That's a deal and half, that, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you can't complain, can you? And it's a decent RDA as well. You know, I love mine. Mine's in the cupboard at the moment, but I think I'll be getting that back.
Can you just show that green one with the green tip?
Yeah, it's the gunmetal, I think, that with the green, yeah.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah, what colours have they got it in? Let's have a look. We've got gold, gunmetal, and silver left in there.
I might have a look for that gunmetal one.
Yeah.
This show isn't good for your pockets sometimes, guys. Just putting it out there.
Am I giving people ideas? It's not good. Spending other people's money. Just send it all to me.
It is one of my favourite bits this week because I like it where you search for deals.
Oh God! Trying to find deals at the moment and places that have got clearances on that are decent.
I was going to ask that. What's the deck like on that? Is there any pictures of the deck on that, Lou?
I don't think that
It's like a W.
they haven't got a picture on here, but it's a W.
Yeah.
In shape of a W, and I'm sorry now I didn't get mine out to show. I'm going to start doing that if I find stuff that I've actually got. I'm going to get them and split them apart so people can see properly.
I do quite like that. That green one looks mint.
Yeah, that's the gunmetal, I think, that one. The green tip and what have you. It is nice, isn't it? Well, let's move on. And we've got the Aspire K1 Stealth Kit for £12.15p. I've got one. Somebody sent me one in. I think it was Stuart to review. I've got it up there. I haven't even opened the box yet. So I don't
Where's
really
the 15p come from?
What?
Just make it 12 quid.
Yeah, why don't they just make it 12 quid?
Commission for me.
It's got 1,000 more battery in it, hasn't it? And what does the tank hold?
Have we got anything for capacity we haven't on there, have we?
I would imagine it's a 2 mil.
It's a 1.9 mil.
Yeah.
1.9 mil capacity on there.
K1 tank.
Yeah. I've not opened mine, so I've no idea what it even looks like properly.
I don't know whether anybody in chat or anybody on the panel. I'm not overly keen on them sort of mods where you have to fit the tank into that sort of enclosure.
You know,
I'm not a fan, to be fair.
Not that sort. The only one I liked was your Vape Druga, where you kind of pop the pod inside of it. I liked that.
yeah. The original Chroma with the whatever it was. What was it called? Was it steam something? A stream tank? Whatever that popped inside, that was a bit shit. You couldn't see what was in there.
Dean says it's held by magnets inside.
Yeah.
He also said it's more or less a solid block of metal with pointy edges. Nice.
That's safe as out, that, doesn't it?
So you
Well,
got
for 12 quid, you can't complain, can you? I don't know why I'm getting massive messages flashing up all over the place. So we'll move on to the next one.
Is that Pornhub?
Right, we've got the Aspire Feed Link Revo Squonk BF for 20 quid. Now, I quite like this when it come out. I never got one, but I quite liked it. I like the blue one. Is it that one? That one. I never got it, but I'm thinking of maybe purchasing this one. The full Squonk kit, of course, along with the tank, this one.
I quite like the look of that as well. It's like a little bit like the smock.
It was fairly expensive when it come out. Well, very expensive to me. It was about 65 quid, I think, or 60 quid or something. And I thought, shit, I'm not paying that for it. But at 20 quid, it might be worth a punt to have a play about with.
You don't see them a great deal nowadays either, do you? Squonk with a tank.
No. Well, that's the feed kit, innit? To feed it up into there. So it's, it might be worth a purchase and having a play with. I don't know. People will have had it in chat and what have you.
People in chat said the tank's no good. But the Revo's a good little squonker.
Excuse me. Sorry about coughing. I'm spluttering and everything, but I have still got this bloody cold. I don't know. I think I like to have a play about with it. So
See, that silver one looks absolutely beautiful. Like a gunmetal-y one.
Oh, right. In here.
Yeah, that one.
You got that type one.
Yeah, that looks spot on, that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You can't really go wrong with Aspire, though, can you? Really?
Yeah, they've been a sort of industry standard for a long time, haven't they?
Yeah.
That's
There-
not bad, is
there
it? 20 quid. I
quid.
think I've spent about 40 quid now since.
Well, yeah, can you make that 80? Because I'm spending 40 of yours as well. Right, so let's move on.
Vaping Irish says he likes the button look. I like the look of the button on it as well, mate.
Yeah. Let's move on to the next and last one. And what have we got? We've got the Vapor SO pod stick, which came out not so long ago. Yeah, for £12.50. I don't think mine's about, is it?
I don't like that.
I think people have liked that though. I've seen a couple of reviews thought it was pretty decent, but
Oh, I can't find mine. I thought it was at the back of there. And don't forget, it's got a slide top, so it's top fill on the pod. It's actually not bad. It's not bad at all for what it is. I should have got
They're
mine
not
out.
my favourite sort of, but for 12 quid, it's not bad. It's
900
one of them you'd stick in your bag, in it, or if you went to a pub or something.
Yeah, it's one just to take out with you, isn't it? You don't mind losing.
900 milliamp hour. That's pretty good for the size, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 ohm and a 0.6 mesh.
Anybody interested? There is a review for it on the channel.
There is only 3 left in stock. I can see the bottom there.
Only
Liz
3
says
left.
if she won it, she wouldn't say
On
no,
colours,
but
let's
wouldn't
see what
buy
we've
one.
got. One left in stock. On that one, the gold. What have we got? That was a black. The gold 5.
In stock.
Blue, come on. 4.
Oh, Blazing Vapes, you're absolutely right. There's ALOs and pod kits are just
Silver 5. And the Phantom, which is one I've got, is free. Yeah, it's nearly all pods and what have you that are up on clearance anyway. There's very, very few actual devices. The devices in the clearance section don't seem to be cheap. You know, they've got like maybe 10% off. So it tends to be in the clearance parts. Now it's mainly pod mods and very old, or I should say.
Does that not say something though? Does that either say pod mods and these kind of pod sticks aren't as popular as we think, or they just bought so many of them because they're cheap and they couldn't flog them?
I think what they've done is, I think I can come off there now. I think what's happened is the people have overstocked on them. Overstocked on them, and I've got so many left, and there's so many devices coming out, pods coming out all the time, that when they're buying more in, they're left with all this extra stock. And then, of course, we've got to try and get rid of it in the end and still try and make a little bit of a profit or break even on it. So I think that's why a lot are coming up in the clearance.
I think we're sort of going away from these sort of like pod sort of, you know, like these sort of devices. We're sort of going away from them and going into more of like the pod mods.
Yeah,
But I mean, we've had a little bit of a step back, haven't we, with that, with the extra, which is basically a basic pod system.
Yeah, the extra is, I quite like it. What do you reckon?
I love it.
I've got a bit of tobacco. What do you reckon to yours, Flat Cap?
I don't mind it. I don't know.
It's nice, light, and fits in the pocket really well, doesn't it? That you can tuck that in the pocket and go out with it. The only thing I found with it was if you're a chain vapor like me, you're not going to get long out of this battery.
No, you don't know. It's only 900 mAh.
Yeah.
It's like the
other thing is,
it's like the Osa Small. The flavour from that is brilliant.
The other thing with this was, which happened after the review was done, I tried 80/20 juice in there in the review purposely to see whether this 0.8 ohm coil could cope with it, and it does, and it copes with it really well. The only problem was it started to leak from where the air intake is between the two pins.
Yeah,
it started to leak from there. Now it hasn't. I refilled it last night while me and Aidan was on chatting, and it hasn't leaked it out now. So it's a bit of an oddball one, that why it actually did it in the first place.
Yeah, I've not had that. I've not had that happen.
What a majority of pod mods and all, they all leak. It drives me mad. How are they not solved this issue? Bonkers.
The boost leaks when you leave it for a long time.
It does.
It's like when you leave it, it's kind of leaks in here, doesn't it?
Yeah. It was the original Vinci. I think that was one of my worst ones. Where is it?
There's a little
PUBG
bit down.
says in chat, if you want to check out the 510 clip on the adapter for the Aegis boost, it's a great accessory for £4.
Right.
Ah.
Also, Trevor Lyons says my Joytech AIO still works great. It all depends which. I used to review quite a lot for Joytech. They had quite a number of the AIOs that came out.
Yeah, they did. I mean, we've got to think about gravity here, haven't we, as well, with where the air feed comes in and what have you. So, pressure in the pod itself and all that lot.
I think it's got a lot to do with these push fit coils.
Yeah, I said that about the O-ring, didn't I? Not so long ago. It goes around the coil, and that's the only thing that's holding it in. You're eating that coil up all the time. It's only silicon, isn't it, around it? Eventually, it starts to degrade, and that's when you start getting a load of leaking coming from it.
I think you just hit the nail totally on the head there. The pushing coils where you're trying to get them, that's where your leaking's coming from. Yeah. I think if they need to be looking, I can't see what the problem is with the old. Just screw it in, and it's in, don't you?
Yeah.
Don't fix it if it doesn't need fixing. They wanted to make it easier for people just to put it in, but it's still not that just to screw it round and fit in. Yeah. It's like this. This is the UK version of the Vupu Navi. They've sort of gone for the what's the Vupu. Just come out with the second one. It's got a ginormous bung in it at the top, to make it 2 mil.
God,
so
yeah.
You're trying to put your juice in there, and it's hitting your nib's actually hitting the plastic bung that's in it. So you're only getting half the actual tank.
Is there any way of getting it out if you like with a boost?
Right. So what I've done is, because I've got to review it, I've ordered the 3.8 mil tank. So I've ordered 2 of them. You get 2 of them for £7. So I've ordered that. That's on its way. By the time that gets here, I probably would have done the review. So I want to do the actual review on it before I get that tank. And then what I'm going to do is I've been looking, and I've been sort of playing with the screwdriver to have a little look to actually take it out.
Yeah. Because
on this, the airflow's a little bit different. I'll show you the airflow now. I've got the airflow on this works if this zooms in, all right. There. Right. So you move it up and down. And I'll tell you what's a little bit weird with this one and all. You can either you click it and change the settings. You can either use a button or it auto, like auto by drawer activation.
Yeah. Vacuum switch drawer.
Or you can use the flavour is absolutely corking. Takes the Vinci X coils, and obviously it probably would take the PM80 coils as well, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of mods about a lot of these pod mods that are using like the Smock Nord coil, aren't they, and stuff like that. Yeah. Which I don't think's bad. I mean the this one, wherever it is, this one, the Antares, that's actually Smock Nord coil as well as its own. I mean, I don't find that too bad, because if you're stuck for coils, you can always get one of them, can't you?
Yeah. It's like the old
Yeah.
Flat Cat, would you like to see something like this in that sort of same design, instead of having an internal battery with an 18650, but in that design? Because I don't think there's anything that's come out like that, is there? Have I missed it?
Yeah, I keep saying this. I would like to see similar kind of style where they're going, but dual battery. A lot of the mesh coils they're putting in them now are like 0.2, 0.4 dual battery. So you can either have loads of battery life, or you can ramp the wattage right up, and they're all in ones. Like they're doing. I think that's the way they're going, but it's just not happened yet.
I don't really mind this sort of tank. I don't mind them. I really don't mind it. It's just the same as it's just a different shape of a tank, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you look at how much is a sub-ohm kit, like a full kit, tank and mod. You can spend 50, 60, 70 quid, can't you? Buy the Aegis kit or something, Aegis X kit with a tank. It's probably 50, 60 quid. Or they'll probably bang them out of a dual battery pod mod for, I don't know, 30 quid.
Yeah, 35 quid.
35 quid, and people are getting everything they all in one. I don't know. Can I quickly show you my birthday presents?
Yeah, of course you can, bro.
I'm very excited. No, I got a few things from my lovely wife and kids. First of all, I got the Dead Rabbit V2.
Very nice.
In white to go on my fish. So
What do you reckon to it?
I quite like that Dead Rabbit actually because I always like the Drop Dead RDA.
No, I meant the foosh.
The Foosh, well, it's a bit of a gimmick, but I like LEDs, so
Give it a shake.
yeah, give it a shake. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gets hot though. It does get a bit warm.
Does.
Don't most men say it's fun when they give it a shake?
Yeah. Well, there's
glow,
halfway
isn't
giving
it?
it a shake and playing with though, son.
It was glow as well when you give it a shake. I got a new topside jewel to replace my old one that the battery door broke. I had about 80,000 puffs on my old one. So yeah, I've got a new one of them, which is lovely. And last but not least, I haven't put it all together yet. This is probably the best birthday present in a long while.
Oh.
I got QP Designs Fatality M25 and the Dogpo Odin. This is 200 watt version, the Dogpo chip.
That's
this
nice,
one.
the Odin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it.
So, yeah, that's my new toys.
Does that mean you've stopped using the chroma?
Well, I didn't get a mouth to lung set up for my birthday, so I'm still.
Speaking of birthday, it's mine tomorrow.
It is yours tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Josh's birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday. How old are you?
Legal age to vape, finally.
26.
Jesus Christ, mate. What were you using? Oil of Ulay? Or did you have a really bad uncle? Yeah, I'll tell you now, you're gonna look about 13 when you're about 80.
yeah. I think it doesn't run the family either. I don't know.
So now you're saying that everybody in your family looks really old, but you look really young.
Pretty much.
That's going to be a lovely birthday for you, isn't it? How old do you think your wife is?
Hey.
How old do you think your wife is?
No, she looks pretty much she looks pretty much the same age as me. She's 31.
You've got to think about this as well. Do you know if you actually start? Obviously, you've just not lost your job, but you've changed job. Obviously, with you worked at Domino's. Just think when the schools come back, if you get really short for something to eat, what you could do is dress up as a school kid and then go to school for dinners.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little bit tall for that.
You like test it, see what age group you can get into. I push it to the limit.
Now turn to Green Book 4.
Yeah, if you get to preschool, you get a carton of milk. I'm sorted.
Yeah. That race, that when they used to give milk free. You used to get there with your little blue straw.
I'm Big K's in chat. Hi, Dan.
Just another question I wanted to put to the lads. Obviously, we're in a really bad time at the minute with the virus and all that sort of stuff. We've just come out of Europe as well, or we're coming out of Europe. It's all been sort of sorted. Obviously, going to start looking back at vaping. Is it one of the biggest things that you're going to be like thinking, get rid of 10ml bottles and maybe letting us go back to having whatever size tank we want?
Yeah, but vaping's not a priority, is it, for government? When they do start looking at it, yeah, they're going to have a look at looking at these 10ml bottles we've got. I mean, because the landfill, they're just landfill, aren't they? And you can't recycle them if they've had nicotine in, which is what they're telling you. So they've got to do something. It's just too much. Oh, we've got to sort out some way of recycling this stuff. And the bigger tanks, there was no reason not to have that other than they looked at, what was it, 2008, 2007, 2008-ish sort of era with the old cartons and
people are using 50-50 juice,
about
weren't
1.6 mil and what have you.
It's silly now. Like this fatality came with a little bung in the top that you can just, and it even says on their website, just unscrew it and take it out, and then it comes with a bubble glass in the kit. It's like, really, it's not really working anyway, you know.
No, well, there was no reason for it anyway. Germany didn't adopt it, did they? Didn't adopt the 2ml tank. They kept with whatever size tanks they wanted.
Or they'll do what they did with the Blotto. They ship out the glass in a separate package.
Yeah.
Now, when before the TPD come in, we did absolutely loads of shows about it. It were the thing that you talked about every single week. Everybody were crapping themselves, and we're not going to be able to have this, and we're not going to be able to do that, and you won't be able to show this on your reviews and stuff like that. And it wasn't as implemented as hard as we thought it were going to be.
It wasn't. No.
I just think it's like now the new aromarizers coming out from Steam Crave. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And the sizes that they're doing, I miss them old big 5mm tanks. So you're not going to think I've got to take a bung out, or you've got sort of got one like this where you can't do it. And
what was the Titan? That was, I can't remember what mil that was. Yeah, it was massive.
50 odd mil, wasn't it?
But it's 28 mil, 17 mil. 1 minute.
No, they did one where about 30 odd mil.
Crazy. And then the Hadron, they're putting a 25mm squonk bottle on the side of it, aren't they?
Yeah.
the top size 10mm, isn't it? The top side.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously a Swonker.
Yeah. Well, that's like these quad battery mods I've done recently. Like, it's great having a big proper mod in your hand, you know. Silly pod mods.
Yeah. Okay. That's the Glad V2.
Is that on the Super Cape? That's a nice Super Cape.
Yeah, it's. Do you know, I've not actually reviewed that. They gave it me. I used to review a lot for Vaptio. I sort of had a bit of a fallout with him, but they gave me that. Just here you go. You don't have to review it if you like it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, spot on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'd be nice if they do have a little look at it.
I reckon it will. Come into conversation.
If they're going to look at the 10mm bottles, they're going to have to look at that as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
I just hope they just put it back where you can put nicotine into your juice again. You can buy it like that. It's just so much easier.
But you felt it was better as well. Like, it tastes better than it already pre-done. Yeah.
The juices tasted miles better.
I can't read it, but it is on the back there somewhere.
It says this is Lego.
18, 28.
18 and 28mm with
45 mil.
Right at bottom.
4.5mm in reservoir for RDA mode. 28 mil though, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you buy a 50mm short fill bottle, you've 2 fills and you're done.
Yeah.
MBK, nice to see you, brother. Lovely bloke, MBK.
Maximum 60mm with nicking and no bigger, including short fills. Yeah. Yeah.
Just another thing I want to touch on before we actually leave. Obviously everybody went and watched Before Us, and if you're not going and watching Before Us, make sure you get over to Dean's channel to watch his live show Before Us. It's an absolute corking show. He's a funny bloke. Obviously the new UK Vape show is starting next week on the 23rd, and I'm really excited about it. And there's been loads of stuff, people talking on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. Obviously, what them 4 lads had before with their show was absolutely corking, and you're not really going to be able to get back what they had. The reboot, obviously, what Vic's doing, Meat and Pud, is a little bit like when he was doing it with Gwen. It's a reboot. It's a total different thing to what it is there. You're not going to get exactly the same as what it was before. So I'm really looking forward to it. Just a big shout out for Dean for sort of sorting it out, you know what I mean, and being right about it. All the other lads have been spot on about it, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a bit of a giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most people are excited about it, really.
Yeah.
Like say, I mean, the thing is, with the show before, those 4 guys, they come together at the right time, and it was a great show. And it was a shame it isn't continuing that in that way now. But I think you guys are going to be great. Obviously, I spend a lot of time talking to Pad. I know what a comedian he can be.
Yeah.
So, can we just say happy birthday to Graham, the Vaping Scotsman? Because I think he's going to get on his way and carry on with the rest of his birthday.
Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday, mate.
Sorry, guys, for
Black Cap. Never sit in the corner neglected. Yeah, and Vic stole my co-casters, 2 of them.
It's just like Harry Wilson put in there. This is nothing like the original cheap copy It's not a copy though. This is what it's going to be put across there. It's not going to be the same. It's not there to copy anything that was there before. You've got two totally different people on there. Obviously, you've got Vic, who's been doing that show for a long, long time. And people who actually know me personally, I don't do drama. I get on well with all of the lads of the previous show, whether they like each other or whether they don't. People who know me in the vape community, it's not like my first rodeo. I've been here for quite a number of years. I get on with everybody as best as I can. If you don't do anything wrong to me, I'm not going to do anything wrong to you. Vic's always been lovely to me. We've always got on for the last 4 years. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really good and it's going to be a good giggle. I get on really well with Pud as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. So make sure you tune in next week, next Thursday.
I think you guys will get on great. I think it'll be hilarious. Especially if Pud's got Buckfast back.
Do you see, that's it. Tetley, you are totally right. The person who I am is that I like a couple of beers. You might find me on a couple of late night streams where I'm absolutely battered. I'm one of them blokes who you'll go down to the pub with, play a couple of games of snooker, have a couple of beers, have a complete and utter giggle. If I'm a bit drunk, I'm a bit drunk. You get me as I am, and I'm a genuine bloke. You know that, Flat Cap, don't you?
I do.
And anybody who's ever met me personally will know exactly the same.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
You do only like the odd one or two beers.
Yeah, I only drink at Christmas, bar mitzvahs, and everyone that's got a day in the week.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Me and Thesis, I tell you what, I didn't really get on well with Thesis to start off with, and not my type of cup of tea, but afterwards we've been speaking since that show, and I've got to be a part of his militia or something. But yeah.
You mean you're not going to be going? No.
I would nearly like that last week. It was a right good laugh. See, the good thing about it is Pud likes a drink as well. So if he's had a drink on a Thursday, I will behave on a Thursday. But
you mean Vic's son? You mean Vic's son, don't you, Pud?
Pud, yeah, Vic's son.
Vic's son, yeah.
You do know you're making me jealous. I can't even get Guinness delivered.
Guinness.
I can't even have a Guinness on a Friday.
Did you just say Guinea?
Guinness.
I thought you said Guinea to start off with.
Well, I won't mind a few Guineas. If you've got 100 Guineas to spare, that'll do, mate.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a good giggle. And obviously, 3 Men and a Vape Show is still continuing. It's going to be really good. And thank you very much for everybody who's joining us. I think we've got Benny Vapes after us, haven't we? Doing a mixing show.
I think he's already on.
He's already on now, yeah.
He's already starting. Please get over there if you're leaving us. And please put Agtash, Fireman Sam.
Yeah.
Do it. He loves it.
Oh, thank you. Well, we've got one last thing to do. Come on in, Salford. I'm going to play it. Let's stick your beard up.
Salford's quote of the week.
Lady on screen. Is she there?
See, every week, as soon as you play a Mumfrey, he has to do it. Is that the sexy lady up there? It's
the sexy lady.
Can't see it.
Right. Well, I've got one for you. I did have one for you. Have I removed the bugger? Let me just find it again. For some reason, I've just moved on my gear. Do. I did have this sorted out, guys. I did, honestly. I did. Right. If life gives you lemons, don't forget to squirt it in somebody's eye. We're all in lockdown. That's your sort of mood, isn't it?
Fuck, it's not Sif Sunday. Oh, it's not Sif Sunday, is it? That's what they changed GIF from, wasn't it?
I'm waiting for somebody to put in the sour old bastard.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, get over to CJ's channel, and I ain't got a link to it. If you want anyone else to put a link in, please go over. We should have done that a little bit earlier, shouldn't we? Please go over there and get some subs on his board. He has just hit 300. See if we can get him up by another couple of hundred. It'd be nice. If you're watching this on the replay again, go over to his channel and stick a couple on there. How much blood does Pud have in his alcohol system? See, Pav G likes a good drink as well, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, it does.
He does. Right then, Salford, say your goodbyes.
Goodbye. Guys, without you in chat, as I say every week, we don't have a show. Thank you to you guys for being here. You do make it. And of course, a big thank you to CJ there for coming over and being on. And don't forget to give him a sub. And to the wonderful Flat Cat Vapor, who still won't give me the chroma down, even though I've been begging for it for weeks. And the guy, you bastard. And the guy who keeps the show going, yo, little bro.
We never nearly had the show tonight. We'll pass it over to the wonderful Flat Cat Vapor.
Yeah, I'll repeat what Salford said. Thank you everyone in chat for your contributions and comments, and thank you for being so lovely. Being lovely about Aidan as well. It was very nice. You see, Aidan, you are loved.
Oh, I love you too.
EJ, I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for coming on, mate. I'm glad you're on. Well done with 300 subs. I love watching your reviews. We need to speak to you about something as well. So it's a wow show. And of course, lovely Aidan. Well done, mate. And good luck next week with UK Vape Show, mate. I'm rooting for you, buddy.
You're a star, buddy.
And thanks everyone for yesterday on the Flat Cave. We were commenting happy birthday and stuff. Appreciate it. It was really nice. So thanks everyone. And stay safe.
CJ, just while you're there, mate, just stick your name in chat because nobody's got your thing. Just stick your name in chat so they can actually click on your channel. So if you're still watching people, click on that channel. Make sure you go and subscribe to him. CJ, after you've done that, say your goodbyes. Can you write and talk at the same time?
No, I can't multitask. So, guys, thank you so much for having me on. Really appreciate you all. Love watching all of your reviews, and good luck for next week, Aidan. It's going to be a blast. Guys in chat, thank you very much. And yeah, just stay safe out there. Really, really horrible times at the minute. So stay in, protect the NHS, save lives.
Hey, mate, that was brilliant. Like you'd done a TV advert there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of TVs.
Big love to Salford Vapor, big love to the Flat Cat Vapor. He is an absolute star. And a big well done, both of you. This week, you have been smashing them reviews with a little bit of difference to them as well. I'm loving all what you're doing, Flat Cat, with the two people thing. It looks absolutely brilliant, mate. Well done for that. It must take a long time to do it as well. The effort's there. That means a lot as well. And it looks absolutely corking.
Thanks, mate.
Salford as well, yours, the new review for the extra. If you haven't seen it, go and check it. Total new bits that he's been messing around with. Looks brilliant. CJ, you're an absolute star. You're one of the nicest people in vaping. That's why a lot of people want you on their show. I'm so glad you've come on ours. And here's for you hitting your 1K, buddy. I hope it all goes well. Please get over and subscribe to him. He's a lovely, lovely, lovely lad. Big love to everybody in the chat. You make this show. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much to all the spanners for looking after us. Please stay safe, stay at home, wash your hands, and do whatever else you're going to do. I have. So make sure you have a great evening. And go and catch the other shows. You've got a couple on. You've got the Benny Vapes mixing one, and then you've also got Cart Vapor. So full night of vaping for you. Please catch us next week. Same channel, same bat time, and we might actually have it looking all right.
Jumps in the world.
I forgot to say two things. First of all, it's lovely to see Salford back. Good to see you back, mate.
Thank you.
And also see Liz in chat. I forgot to say Liz is back. I haven't seen her for a while, so it's nice to see you too.
Big love to Liz.
Yeah.
So also make sure, I'll see you before next Thursday anyway, so I can do it then. See you later, people. Have a good one. A good nighter. Intro, outro. Yeah, the intro, yeah, which we do. This flaps. You can actually get t-shirts or proper coils as well. Look for the Vapes 10 or Black Hat 10, you can get 10% off the coils.
Don't put salt for turning next. You get